it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
I see. And you're quite sure she'll hold 5,000? No problem. That's excellent. That's excellent news, Captain. And you'll be sailed by tonight. Perfect. That's great. Keep me informed. Thank you, Captain. Yes, Miss Gogarty?
Minister, the Taoiseach is on the line for you.
Taoiseach. Put him through. Taoiseach, good morning. I have to say, Taoiseach, we have hit the ground running in our first week here at the Department of Remigration. We are making great strides. You're not happy? Rumours? What rumours, Taoiseach? Yes, we have chartered a cruise ship. It's second-hand, but it's quite seaworthy, I'm told. It's registered in the Worthy Republic of Vanuatu. The highest standards, I'm sure. And we've even engaged a reputable sea captain to make sure the voyage goes seamlessly. Captain Haddock. He's well respected in the trade. Oh, world renowned. A safe pair of hands, Taoiseach. That is what we were tasked to do, Taoiseach. We've started with the largest group in IPAS that are here erroneously. The Nigerians, there's most of those. So we've chartered a ship and we're hoping to load 5,000 today. It'll be gone today. Wasn't what you planned. Really? No? What did you expect, Taoiseach? About 30 or 40 a year. Taoiseach, we're at cross purposes here, Taoiseach. When you set up this department and appointed me, I thought the plan was to clear out everybody who shouldn't be in the country, remigrate them. Wasn't that the brief? Yes. Well, we're getting stuck into that right now, Taoiseach. You don't like it? Too much? Is it? Looks bad. For who, Taoiseach? Who does it look bad for? Taoiseach, I don't think you're quite... No, I have a job to do here, and I'm determined to do that job, and I will do that job until the job is finished. We have to start somewhere, so we're starting here. 5,000 gone today, and we work on from there. Not... Fire me? Fire me? But I haven't even been here a week, Taoiseach. You can't fire me. Oh, really? Oh, no. Fire me and I'll go for your job, and what's more, I'll get it. Listen here to me, Taoiseach. There's a job of work on here, and I'm the man to get it sorted. Now, why don't you go back to playing with your Lego set and leave us grown-ups to sort this mess out which you helped to create? Oh, really? You'll have to drag me out. You will drag me out. Oh, will you now? Oh, we'll see about that. Oh, well, send them. Yeah, send them round if you want, if you're able. And the same to you. Up yours too, Baldy. Miss Gogarty?
Yes, Minister?
Could you have that number blocked, please?
But that's the Taoiseach.
Yes, I'm aware it's the Taoiseach. Please, Mrs. Gogarty. And if you would be so kind, can you start to move the furniture against the outer office door?
But why on earth would I do that, Minister?
Why? Feng Shui, Mrs. Gogarty, Feng Shui.
But I don't even know what Feng Shui is, Minister. And anyway, I can't move all of this furniture by myself, Minister.
Well, just move what you can, Mrs. Gogarty. Move what you can. I'll be out to assist you shortly.
Yes, Minister. Oh, Minister, the Minister for Justice is on the line for you.
Oh, really? I'll put him straight through. Thank you, Mrs. Gogarty. Jim, I can't, Jim. I can't. No, I can't go out in the lash again, Jim. Not 3 nights in a row. I'm not able, Jim. I'm not fit. I'm not fit for that kind of thing anymore. I can't. I'm still suffering from last night, Jim. Oh, you didn't call about that. Oh, I see. Well, what can I do you for, Jim? What can we do for you here at the Department of Remigration? For our best buddies over there at the Department of Justice. Ask and ye shall receive, Jim. Ask and ye shall receive. That's right, yeah. He called me a few minutes ago, Jim. Yes, he did. It didn't go very well. No, he wants to fire me now. Yeah, well, it seems we're a little bit too efficient. He didn't really want that. Yes, I know, Jim, yeah. He called you too, did he? Oh, really? What have you done to her? Oh, arresting too many criminals. I see. Yes, Jim, that doesn't surprise me, Jim. Doesn't surprise me in the least with that man. That man is the hump on our backs, Jim. He's the hump on our backs. Can't say. Why can't I say that, Jim? What do you know someone with a hump, Jim? No, Jim, Quasimodo's not a real person, Jim. He's not, no, Jim. Quasimodo is not a real... No, that's a fictional character, Jim, from a French novel. No, I'm quite sure about that. It's not a real person, Jim. No, it's a French novel written by, I don't know, Marcel Marceau or Jacques Cousteau, one of those French lads. He's definitely not a real person, Jim, and even if he was, I don't think you'd know him. Have you lived in Paris, Jim? No, and Jim, we're getting bogged down in the weeds here, Jim. We're going off track. What can I do for you, Jim? That's right, Jim. Yes, they're embarking as we speak, Jim. Embarking as we speak. About 5,000. We should have 5,000 or so. Yeah. So bulk buy and save, Jim. That's my motto. Bulk buy and save. I know you did your thing there a couple of weeks ago with the 30-odd Georgians. That was a great move, Jim. I was a big fan of that. But we've gone big here in the Department of Remigration. Big and very big. We've got a ship. 5,000 Nigerians. Oh, yes. Oh, really? Have we room for a few more? Well, I dare say we have, Jim. Have you got some extra customers for us? Have you got some... You want to put some business our way, do you? What have you got for us, Jim? Oh, we've rounded up most of the Nigerian Black Axe gang. Well, Jim, you guys are on fire over there. I tip my hat to you, Jim. That's a stellar work. How many have you got, Jim? 147. I'll send them on, Jim. I dare say we can fit them in somewhere. Oh, I'm sure we can fit them in somewhere, Jim. Yeah, they'll have to double up, but we'll fit them in. Send them on. Send them on to the port, Jim. We'll fit them in. They'll be gone today. Are you going to tell himself about that? You're going to tell him tomorrow? Yeah, I think that would probably be best, Jim. Yeah, the ship should sail by this evening, so they'll be halfway across the ocean by the time. Yes, good plan. Well, I would suggest just tell them what we're telling them here, that they're going on a state-sponsored Mediterranean cruise. Well, it's not a lie, Jim. It is state-sponsored, and they will pass through the Mediterranean at some point. I wouldn't mention the not coming back bit. No, I wouldn't mention that. No need to mention that. Leave that one out. They don't need to know about that part, Jim. Don't worry about the desk, Mrs. Gogarty. I'll be out to help you with that in a moment. Just everything else that you can. That's it. Everything against the door. Good. Send them on, Jim. Always a pleasure, Jim. I will, Jim. Next week. My liver should have recovered by then. Next week we'll have the crack. I tell you, you're some man. I've never seen a lad tap dance on a table after 12 pints like you can do, Jim. You're an absolute revelation. I could barely stand upright, and you were doing river dance on top of the table. Jim, you're some man for one man. You've some pair of feet on you, some pair of clogs on you. After 12 pints, you're Michael Flatley. They should give you a job. No, we're lucky to have you, Jim. Always a pleasure, Jim. I have to go. I have a lot on here just at the minute.
Oh, Minister.
Minister.
All right,
there's some
Jim.
men at the
Ta-ta.
door,
Bye-bye
they're
now.
demanding to get in.
Man the barricades, Mrs. Gogarty. Man the barricades. I shall be with you presently.
They're banging the door down. Who are these people? What do they want?
Commies, Mrs. Gogarty. Commies. Woke EU open borders commies. Man the barricades. Hold the line. They shall not pass. One last thing. Captain, cast off immediately. You've only 4,500 knots. That'll have to do, Captain. That will have to do. The circumstances, the situation on the ground has materially changed. I order you to cast off immediately. And bon voyage and Godspeed. And Captain, whatever you do, don't look back, and for God's sake, don't come back. Thank you, Captain. I'm coming, Mrs. Gogarty. Hold on, Mrs. Gogarty. Stop. Stop. Yeah. All right, you open border commies. Come get some.
It's a long, long way to Tipperary.